Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome back to my Frostgrave scenario. This is Chapter 2 called Bandit Camp, and it is still turn number 3. If you haven't watched the last video, I would definitely recommend you go back and watch it. It will catch you up to where we are. Turn number 3, and when I ended that video, the enemy phase was over, and it is now the soldier phase. I have 1 soldier, 2 soldiers, and I think that is it. Yeah, 2 soldiers to take action. I have 1 down here that is engaged with a zombie. He's wounded and he's got 4 health left. The zombie has 1 health left. But because I'm wounded, I'm -2. The zombie does not get wounded, so I am basically at -1. My fight is -1 to his +1. I got a 16 to 11, which is good. So the 11 for him is 12, but I win. 16 minus 1 is 15. 15 versus his armor of 12 is 3. He only has 1 health, so I finally do defeat the zombie. But I've only got 4 health left, and I've got this barbarian here who I'm not sure what he's going to do yet. We'll figure that out. All right, so I come over here. And I've got 2, I forgot, I've got 2 soldiers. 1 and this one over here, which did not move last during the apprentice phase. So they've got some action to do. I'm going to send him up the middle, his full 9, which would put him right here. And I'm going to send this guy who has a bow and arrow, I'm going to send him 9, so he has line of sight to this group over here. He won't be able to do anything this turn, but that's okay. All right, so with the soldier phase over, we now go to the end of the round. I have to roll a d10 and see if a wandering monster appears. On a 10 or higher, I rolled a 3, so no zombie appears this turn. Okay, it is now the start of turn number 4. With the start of turn number 4, the bandit leader will make an appearance along with a thug and a barbarian. So let me go ahead and show you how that's going to work. I'm going to use different minis for this just so I can track who is who. Now my thug, or my bandit leader, and my thug and my barbarian will be represented by let's go with these guys. All right. So now what I have to do is I have to roll for a random corner where they will appear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get the idea. I roll a d20, and I rolled a 4, which is horrible. That means they are over here. They appear, and there's my archer. That is not good. My poor archer is going to get killed. I have a feeling. All right, so that is the start of the turn. It is now the wizard phase. So let me turn this around here. And let's take a look at the wizard. So the wizard is currently got 3 guys to activate, and there's a convention going on over here of a zombie and 2 baddies. My wizard needs to get up here for 3 turns, so he is going to make a run for it. Do I want to do that, or do I want to clear these guys out? I think I need to clear them out. All right. So the wizard is once again going to try to cast Grenade on this group. I need a 9 or higher. I got a 19. So it's a successful spell cast. And the grenade is landing right in the middle of them. So now it is a +3 shoot attack versus all of them. Now, one of them's wounded, so he will be at -2. So his fight is basically 0 versus a +3 shoot. Let's do the wounded guy first. My +3, his +0. And I got an 8 to his 1. My 8 + 3 is 11. His armor is 10, so he takes 1 point of damage. He's down to 1 health. All right, let's do the zombie, which has 2 health left. His is +2 fight versus my +3 shoot. And I got a 3 to his 15. He doesn't do a thing. And then lastly, this thug right here with 1 damage. He's got 9 health left. So he is +2 to my +3. And I got a 15 to his 13. So I do win. 15 + 3 is 18. Minus 10 is 8 damage. So he's got 1 health left as well. So they are all... I'm going to just let them finish each other off. We'll see. Okay, that was my wizard's turn. Now, I cannot move, but these guys can activate. They can still move. Well, no, I was supposed to do the move at the same time. I made a mistake. I was supposed to move them. So instead, I'll retro that and just say they move forward just a little bit. I wanna intercept this zombie. I want to intercept him as a like what do you call it? I want to gang up on him when he comes over here. All right, so they've moved, the wizard moves, and that's all I can do. It is now the apprentice phase. Well, the apprentice has no idea about these three over here ganging up on my archer, so she's going to just go as normal. But the good news is there's a treasure token here. I am going to tell one of my thugs to grab it. So I will do a group activation. They're all going to move. The apprentice will move all the way up to the wizard. Hey, how you doing? This one will move up. This one will move up and pick up the treasure. All right, so here's how the treasure works. When you pick up a treasure token, you have to roll for a special wandering monster. It's on page 177, and I do the first column for levels 1 through 7 or 8. I haven't decided yet. So I'm going to roll a d20, and this will tell me what creature is going to appear. I rolled a 10. 2 giant rats. Well, I have giant rats, so let me get those out. And my 2 giant rats will appear at a random corner. Watch them appear over here. So since this corner is easier, what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They appear right here with my soldier here. Okay, that is the pick up the treasure phase. Now it's the second action. So what I'm going to do is, what do I want to do here? I want my apprentice to cast a spell. So I have leap. That's a long shot. I could leap him away to the edge so he could get the treasure. But what I'd rather do is give these guys an enhanced weapon. I'm going to cast enchant weapon. I need a 10 or higher. I got a 5. I am going to fail that. And because I failed it by, what did I need? A 10. I failed it by 5 points. So when you fail a spell by 5 points, you take a damage. So he takes a damage. So he's down to 12 health. And that spell failed. All right, so that is done. Now, this guy could double move, but I'm going to keep him near my wizard and my apprentice just to guard them. It is now the enemy phase. This is going to be it. All right, since I'm here, let's go ahead and deal with the rats. So 1 rat will move up, and let me get to their stats. I don't know them off the top of my head. The giant rats are... Let's see, where are you? Giant rat. Giant rat. They are a pack hunter. So let me look that up. I can never remember what the pack hunter is. It says if more than one of these appears at the same time, place them in base contact. Whenever a pack hunter is activated, all other pack hunters in contact that should be activated and move as 1. So they all move as 1. Roll randomly to see which creature is the pack leader and determine the pack actions using that figure. So I don't know why the pack leader would matter. They are also animal. Animal means what? Let's see what the animal trait. A natural creature with less than human intelligence, even if they become a member of a warband, animals cannot pick up treasure. Okay, so the first rat is going to attack my thug. The giant rat is +0 fight, but it has an ally. Even the ally bonus is stacked with creatures. So it's +2 to my +2, and I'm rolling blue. I got a 9 to his 18. Well, unfortunately, he gets 20. Minus my 10 armor means I just lost a thug. And yellow is tunic. That is tunic is out. And that was not good. All right, so let's rotate. I'm doing the perimeter first. So, unfortunately, the thug will move up and attack. I am at -2. So this thug is, by the way, the yellow is the leader. The blue is the barbarian, and the regular one is a thug. So the thug will attack first. He is +2 to my +0 because I'm wounded. And I rolled a 4 to his 8. His plus 2 is 10. My armor's 10. Nothing happens. This guy moves up. He is a barbarian. He's plus 4. He gets the plus 2 because of the ally. So he's plus 6 to my plus 0. I rolled a 2 to his 7. His 13, 7 plus 6 is 13, minus 10 is 3. I'm down to 1 health. And then lastly, the leader, the bandit leader will move up. He's plus 3. Plus 2 allies, which is plus 7 to my plus 0. Oh, man. Well, I taught him a lesson. 17 to his 12. My 17 versus his armor of 12 does 5 damage. He's got 13 health, so I will put a red die on here with 5 damage. And I'm going to shove him back an inch, just because I can. All right, let's keep going. The barbarian here, the closest enemy is the zombie. So he will run down the stairs, or charge down, and attack. He is plus 4. He's a barbarian. He's plus 4 to the plus 1 on the zombie, right? Yeah, zombie is plus 1. And guess what? That zombie beat him. Not really. He's got a 7. The zombie rolled a 13 to his 19. 19 minus 12 is 7. Yeah, the zombie is dead. He killed that zombie easily. All right, let's keep going. We'll spin it around. We have... Now, I said in the previous video that the warband members, or the bandits, will always go first. So, instead of the zombie. This guy has the most health. I'll have him go first. He's going to get the plus 2 bonus with his ally. So he is plus 4 versus the zombies plus 1. Plus 4 plus 1. Oh, he rolled a natural 1 to the zombies 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 minus 10 is 2 damage. So that kills him. That is, oh, he had 1 health. So, but he's, yeah, they were both wounded. And technically, he was at minus 2, so I didn't even take that into consideration. So the zombie killed him. Now, this one will strike. He's wounded, so he's minus 2, so it's plus 0 versus my plus 1. And when I say my, I'm talking about I'm rolling for the zombie, so the zombie, I'm acting as if I want that warband member dead. Oh, I rolled a 19. That is enough to kill that bandit. Nice. All right, let me separate the bandits out because I don't want to get them confused with my guys. All right, nicely done, zombie. So that leaves this zombie to shamble over to my closest guy, which is Wendy. Wendy is a thug. She is plus 2 versus the zombies plus 1. And I rolled a 2 to her 6, to the zombie's 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Not enough, but the zombie will stay engaged. This zombie can now move. I'm pretty sure that's 6 inches. Oh, yeah. This zombie will move and engage daggers. Daggers is plus 3. I enchanted his one. Plus 3 versus plus 1. I got a 17 to his 9. 17 plus 3 is 20. 20 minus 12 is 8. He has 6 health. That zombie is destroyed. All right. Any other enemies? The rats went. The band went. Barbarian. Zombies. So yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. All right. It is now soldier phase. I have these 3 soldiers activated during the wizard phase, so they cannot activate this turn, which is unfortunate for me. However, this guy could shoot into combat, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to get him to higher ground. I'm going to move him a full 9. He's going to climb over this. It's less than 1 inch, so it's just straight as the arrow, 9 inches. He'll move to right about here, so he goes up and over, and he's going to go here. I'm going to get him up here for height. The treasure guy, I want him... Oh, I forgot about the rats. He sees the rats, actually, through this doorway. So he's going to go a different direction. He's going to run this way, and he can move half and half. So half of 6 is 3, and half of 3 is 1.5. So he can move 4.5 inches with that treasure token. I will move him right here. He's going to get out of the town with it. Is that my... Oh, yeah, I got this one over here. This soldier, the archer, he's got 2 on him, and he's wounded. So he is plus... He's minus 1 versus plus 4. Wow. -1 versus +4. I really need to roll high here. I got a 9 to their 4. My 9 is actually an 8, and their 4 is an 8. It's a tie, so nothing happens. Dang it. Oh, I really wanted him to win to shove one back. Okay, soldier, soldier, soldier. That is it for soldier phase. All right, let's roll a d10 to see if a zombie appears. 10 or higher? It does. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14. 5, 10. It's over there. Uh-oh. So a zombie is going to make... There must be a factory over here. It's going to be reappearing over here. All right. So we have the zombie. And so just metagaming this, they obviously know there's another warband here. So after they defeat him, they're going to go searching. So I gotta really hunker down and protect my wizard while he goes in that building. All right, that was the soldier phase. I rolled for the thing. It is now turn number 5. All right, wizard phase. Okay, here we go. I think my wizard might be safe to move. He can go around this zombie. He can go a full 9 inches. But there's a barbarian over here. I don't want to get... I may go the long way around. Let's do it. I'm going to move 9 inches. It's 4 to here. And then 5 to here. Sending him all the way around. I'm also activating these 3 so they can kill that zombie. So I moved... They should have moved. So they will move to surround him first. Then he cannot cast a spell, but they can attack. So I'm going to have daggers go first because he's got the +3. He gets +2/+2 for the allies. So he's at +7 versus the zombies +1. I rolled a 10 to the zombies 13. My 17 beats his 14. 17 minus 12 is 5 damage. He's only got 2 left, and I kill the zombie. Which means my other 2 guys can now, they move, they can double move, which is only 3 inches, but they can prepare for this guy and draw him. So I'm going to send the halberd here, Wendy here, and I want to, because I know he's coming. But I also got this, oh shoot, I didn't think about that. He's going to come for him now. But what I could do is move daggers closer, which will put him here, which is closer. I'll put daggers here to draw him away from my archer. And that is it for my apprentice phase. I got no spells cast that turn. It is now the apprentice phase. The apprentice and his warrior, his guard, will move up 6. Puts it right here. And then the apprentice sees this. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. I have wall. I could put up a wall to keep that. I could put up a wall back here, and then I could maybe put up a wall over there. I don't see him, so I'm not aware of him. Or I could just attack the zombie. I think the zombie's going to be okay. I'm going to cast a spell. A wall is 14. That's a high roll. Or I could cast grenade, which is an 11. I could try to take him out with a grenade. And I might get a 6. Let's do that. I am going to cast grenade. I need to roll an 11. I failed by 9, so I take another point of damage. I'm down to 11 health and a failed spell. And I'm going to send this guy to join them to taunt the barbarian. All right, that is it for the apprentice stage. Now we go to the enemies. All right, this guy can move 6, 4, and 2. He doesn't quite get there, but he is moving in the direction I wanted him to. The rats are unaware of him, so they will move in a random direction. Which way? This way. The rats move, I forget. The rats move 6, so they will move 6 plus 3 is 9. They're moving this way. Oh, golly, they're coming to my wizard. All right, let's keep going. These bad guys are going to try to kill my archer. So this one right here, the thug will attack first, weakest. So let him get the bonus. +2/+2 versus my -1. I got a 7 to their 3. So my 6 and his 4, 7. It's not enough. So he does not do anything. This guy is +4 versus, and +2 is +6. +6 -1. Oh, I got an 18 to their 13. So hold on. 13, it was 4, 6 is, he got 19 and I got 17. So he does win, and that is definitely enough to take out my archer. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's keep spinning. The barbarian over here, here's all the taunting. He can move, is the barbarian a move of 5 or 6? I cannot remember. Let's take a look. The barbarian moves 6. So he can move a total of 9, which will engage him with the front one. That's fine. He cannot attack, which is good. All right, so the barbarian moved. And let's see. Who else do I have? Barbarian. Them, the rats. Everybody's, oh, the zombie, duh. The zombie will move towards daggers, and he is +1 to daggers +3. I rolled a 4 to his 12. 12 + 1 is 13, armor 10, 3 points of damage to daggers. He is down to 7, but he is not wounded. And that is it for the enemy phase. Yep. It is now the soldier phase, and this is perfect because I split up my wizard so the soldiers could act independently. Daggers will act independently, and so will Wendy. Or was it Wendy? Or was it this one? It was this one that moved with the apprentice phase. So he can't move either. But these two guys, did they move? They moved on the wizard, so they can't. Daggers can attack, because I had split him off during the soldier phase. So he will attack. He's +3 to +1. The 19 + 1 is 20. Daggers is out of the game. Okay, I'm down 2 thugs, and an archer. Okay, wow, that was not expected. My guy here can shoot the zombie. That is Gibless. He is +2 shoot versus +1, and I miss with a 4. All right, so he moved, and I shot, and now I can move. Let's I'm going to move him because my wizard is going to get to move first. I want to move him 6, so he'll move all the way over here, and that is his action. Treasure guy can move 4.5. He's moving directly towards the line. He'll move right here, and one more turn, and he will be off the table. And dead. Yeah, that is it. The soldier phase, he moved. These guys, okay, so that is it for the soldier phase. It is now the end of the turn. We roll to see if a wandering creature appears. It does not. All right. Needed a 10 or higher. It is now turn number 6. And it is wizard phase. The wizard is by himself. I need to get in that building. So I'm going to bypass the zombie by moving 9. I can move 6. And then I'm going to move 3 forward. So on his next turn, when he climbs up here, that will be activation number 1. He can't cast a spell, so that's not good. Darn it. Yeah, he's done. All right, the apprentice. Well, the apprentice better take care of this zombie who's breathing down her neck. Or what I could do, let's do this. I'm going to... That zombie will engage my archer if I don't destroy him. But I wanted to shove the barbarian back by using a push, which is a long shot. It's a 12, whereas the grenade is an 11. I can't grenade this guy, but I could grenade him. I am going to... I'm going to move back into cover, and I'm going to try to push the barbarian away for this turn. So, is that what I want to do? Or, yeah. So I need to roll a 12 or higher. I rolled a 6. Now, I could take 6 damage, which would put me at 5, and I have a healing potion, so I'm going to do that. I know that's crazy, but I'm going to cut for 6, so I'm down to 5 health, and I did cast a successful spell. So here's how push works. Push, I have to make a shooting attack. I believe it's a shooting attack against the... Push says the target suffers a +10 attack. So it's my +10 versus the barbarian's +4. And I totally... 18 plus 10 is 28. Minus his armor of... Shoot, what is the armor? 28 minus the barbarian's armor of 10 is 18 inches. So I shove him back 18 inches. But it's directly away from the apprentice, which means he's going to go into the corner here of this piece of terrain, and I don't think he takes any damage. It says if this pushes them into the edge or a piece of terrain over a half, they stop immediately. If the herd is pushed out, okay, so yeah, but it got him away from there, and I got a successful spell out of it. And I cannot group activate because she was not within, well, she was within 3 of this one. But I didn't specify, so I'm going to leave it alone. That is the end of the apprentice phase. Now we go to the enemy phase. Now the rats can see over here, so they will move directly a 9-inch, which puts them right here. And the zombie, the closest one is going to be my archer, so he will move and attack my archer, which that's not what I wanted. It is going to be, archer is +1. Versus the zombies +1. I got a 9 to the zombies 19. The archer has an armor of 11. So 20 minus 11 is 9. He's got 1 health left. And he is wounded. Wow. Okay. The barbarian got pushed back. And I believe, do they activate this turn? If this pushes, it suffers falling. No, he will still get to go. All right, let's deal with him. He will, again, rush forward. But when he does on Halberd, he has now got an ally next to him. So the Halberd, he's going to attack +4 to my +4. He's attacking Halberd. I lost. 17, 19. 19 plus 4, yeah. He kills my poor Halberd guy. Ah! Okay. Halberd was, that was Stance. I lost Stance. No! All right. And then these guys over here. Now they don't know where we are. So I'm going to move them randomly until they see, and they'll follow the leader. So the leader's going to move randomly this way. Excellent. So the Bandit King is a movement of 6. So he will move, he will move a full, well, he'll move 6, and if he doesn't see anybody, he's smart. So they follow him, and then let's see, which way will he move? That way, 3. So they're not in my neck of the woods. And that is it for the enemy phase. Let me double check that. They moved, the zombie moved, the rats moved, and the barbarian moved. All right, here we go. Soldier phase. Wendy will move up. She is +2, and she's got an ally, so it's +4 versus +4. I rolled a 9 to his 4. So I win. I've got 13 minus the barbarian's armor of 10. What did I say? 9 plus 4, 13 minus 10. 3 points of damage on him. And his health, let's see. The barbarian is 14 health. So 14, and he did 3. He's got 11 left on him. So we'll just put a red 3 to indicate damage on him. And I will push him back an inch. Actually, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Because if I do, then he's not going to get an attack with the +2. I want to buy time. So I'm going to shove him back an inch. And when he runs forward again, I'm going to get the bonus. So he's at 3 damage. Okay. Soldier phase. This guy moves off. So I did achieve a treasure token. Archer will... He's engaged, so he's got to fight. Archer is now -2, so he is -1 to the zombies +1. And I did win, 16 to its 4. 16 minus 1. Okay, so I ran out of time. So in the next video, I think I will wrap this adventure up. I think it's only going to take three parts. So this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Frostgrave. I'll be back in the next video, and we'll see what happens. Join me then, and until then, everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.